My name's Crystal. This is my first ever YouTube video. And coming up with topics to do my first video on, I stumbled upon the 10 things you should never do when ordering food at fast food restaurants. I've seen these done, and I've even been guilty of doing some of these myself, but cut back. So these are just 10 things that the world should know about when you're ordering through fast food, especially through the drive-thru at like a fast food restaurant. Okay, so number one, biggest pet peeve, I'm sure, of like every person who works in fast food and, you know, who hears all this. Don't talk on your phone. That's so rude. Would you like me to come to your work if, say, you were like someone who does taxes, and in the middle of doing taxes, oh, sorry, gotta take this call, and then spend 5 minutes of your time listening to this person's one-sided conversation? You don't. Trust me, you don't. So just hang up the phone, and if you're getting food for somebody, don't go on your phone. Have it already there. Which brings me to number 2. Know what the crap you want. I mean, it's one thing to have to look at the menu, and I've seen some people like creep up to the menu before they hit the speaker, which is, love that. Gives the person time to prepare, whatever. But you can't have a general idea. Like, don't go to frickin' McDonald's looking for potatoes, or go to like Wendy's looking for a Reuben, or go to Burger King looking for McNuggets or whatever. You know where you are, know what you want. Number 3, don't yell at the person that's in the dining room, that's handling the dining room area, because of the mistake of someone somewhere else. That's kind of common knowledge, right? You know, why would I yell at you? You didn't do it. But you'd be surprised with people. Don't yell at them because the sandwich maker didn't put bacon on your sandwich or put mayonnaise when you didn't want mayonnaise. That was them. Either it was them or it was the person taking the order. It was not the person in the front. 4, do not sit on the timer and look through your bag. Yeah, because you're timed. These people are timed. And most people, if you get bad times, they get fired. So your job, you're taking their job. Your job is to make sure they keep their job. Pull up. That's it. That's all you have to do. Before I even worked in fast food, which I do. I'm not going to tell you where, but I do. Before I even worked in fast food, I just thought, this is common courtesy. You just pull up. The person behind you wants food. Why would I wait for them? Or why would they wait for me? Why would I wait for them? You know? Number 5. Don't order more crap at the window. I'm guilty of doing that sometimes. I will admit this. But if you really need to get more food, just go back around. There's millions of people there. And even if there's none, go back around. That's the same thing. Don't sit on the timer when you have to wait because there's no one behind you. If they tell you to pull up, what's the big deal? Pull up. Worst case scenario, you get your food later than possible. But generally, they give you something. Like, they're like, oh my God, totally forgot about this. It's been an extra 2 minutes. Let's give them a pie. Done. Let's give them a Frosty. Done. Let's give them a sundae. Done. Problem solved. 6, don't take out your frustration on the person at the window or the person in the front. Don't do it. I'm sorry that your boss is a jerk, but I happen to like mine, and I happen to like my job, and I really don't want to punch you in the face and lose my job and lose my credibility after being there for like however many years. Because you had a bad day at work. Or your kids don't listen to you, or God forbid, something happened to somebody that you love. I've seen people who have to work through that stuff. You're not the only one. The sun doesn't revolve around you. The earth doesn't revolve around you. Not even the moon revolves around you. Why should this other person's mood and day? It shouldn't. Simple answer. Should not. I believe we were on 7. Don't let your kids run around the dining room and make giant messes that you do not intend to clean up. Don't let them dance on the railings like monkeys. Don't let them punch like anything. They shouldn't be hitting anything. Don't let them cover everything in ketchup. Don't let them practice their spelling in ketchup. Don't let them touch ketchup, period, pretty much. They're your kids. You are the adult. You are the parent. Or you're the babysitter. Don't know who you are. But I know that you need to be taking care of them gosh darn kids. Don't let them control you. Control them. You're the adult. You're the responsible one. They are children. Don't let them run amok and someone else has to clean up. Speaking of which, 8. If you're going to leave your tray and all your food on a table, at least leave a frickin' tip. Don't care where you are. Because that means another person has to take time out of their day to clean up your mess. Mind you, they do get paid for kind of that, but they don't really get paid for your kids smushing fries into the carpet, or nuggets, or apples, or oranges, or whatever they serve. They don't get paid enough to do that. These people get paid minimum wage, the bare minimum, and some of them less than that, because they're minors. And it's usually the person up front who has to clean up after you. Don't be a jerk. Clean up after yourself. You do it at your own house. Why wouldn't you do it there? My mom always had that saying, act in public the way you act at home. Because you knew better than to act like that at home at my house. You just knew better. You were going to get your butt beat. And if you act like that in public, you probably would still get your butt beat. But that's back, in the past when you could spank kids. Number 9, I believe we're on. This one bugs the crap out of me. Do not, I cannot stress this enough. Do not get to the freaking speaker and be a jerk because you have to wait. I understand. Waiting's tough. Nobody likes to do it. But when someone tells you at the speaker, hey, we don't have what you want right now, but it'll be up in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes. Do you want to wait? Do you want to switch it? Don't say, well, this is just ridiculous. I don't care if this is the second time it's happened. It's not the end of the world. It's a freaking piece of chicken or a potato or some fries. Don't get super pissed off at the person that is talking to you like a human being. And don't talk to them like you're retarded. When you come up to the speaker, do not talk like this because somebody could not understand you. Maybe, just maybe, because I know majority of restaurants have new ones, but there's some out there that still don't. Maybe their speaker is archaic, as in older than 8 tracks. Older than Atari, older than Dave Thomas himself, or Ronald McDonald, whoever made McDonald's. I can't remember what the guy's name was, and he didn't even make it. He bought it from somebody else. But anyways, do not sit there and talk to somebody like they are stupid, because I'll tell you what, majority of the people that are hired have a college education, at least somewhat, or at least a high school diploma or a GED. Which is more than most people in America. So, and we have a cat. So, that's number 9. Magical number 10. If you want to call and complain about something, do so. Feel free. If you don't reach them at first, try a couple hours later. Better yet, try in the morning, or a non-busy time. Especially when you ordered your food, that they were so busy and so understaffed that it was ridiculous. If you can see people running back and forth and no one's standing still at all, then you know they're busy. Busy. So If you have to call, that's fine. They messed up your order. I understand that. That's frustrating as all get out. But when you call and they can't do anything later, like someone doesn't, put down your name in whatever book or give you a coupon or whatever, don't get pissy with somebody else because that person made a mistake. Yet again, reverting back to a different number. It's common courtesy. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. Would you want someone to come into your job and do that to you? Because, I'm pretty sure one day that person is going to be around your job. Whether you work in stocks or you work at an insurance place or you work at a freaking gas station, doesn't matter. You're going to have to deal with this person at some point in time in your life because you live in the same area generally. So, or you're at least going to have to deal with a person like this, someone from the fast food industry. So I hope that this has helped you guys a little bit. I probably will have more because, this is my life. Yeah. Oh, and in case you guys were curious about all the stuff on the wall behind me, this is my Halloween room, aka my entire freaking basement. Yeah. More on that later. Alright. Well, have a great day, guys. And look, my phone holder. An electric man. Alright, bye.